Hey, welcome to this week's reading. It's summer solstice today. We're going to be using it's too bright. Let me shut this window. Hold on. See if that helps. Oh, much better. The Mystical Shaman Oracle deck today. I believe we used it once before. And we're going to do a 5 card pull. And I didn't even light my candle or get my incense for 2 seconds. Apparently, I'm just not good at that. I hope everybody is having a nice day today. Usually I do these on Saturday night, but I'm running behind, so doing it on Sunday morning for my good work. Get a little incense in there today. Some juniper incense. Okay. My little spiritual kids candle. I get them from Amazon or Etsy. This one is rosemary sage. They smell really good if you're looking for some little tea candles that have a nice scent. And then I get the um, sage bundles from here. If you can't see it, I will go ahead and try to put the link in my description from there. I don't get anything back from everybody, but I like to give shout outs to people if I use their stuff. And the altar cloth is from Wildflower and Moonbeams. I'll put a link in there too. They had a subscription box for moons for a while. Alright, let's get in the zone and see what we've got for the week coming up. Oh, goodness. Okay, we've got one flow. Got castles in her head there. Got the full moon coming up on Monday. I want to say it's full moon in Capricorn. Got castles in her mind, kind of like a dream castle, castles in the sky. And she's going with the flow, but still kind of building this dream. Yeah, control. Sometimes it's hard to let go of trying to control things. We've got thunder. You got the eclipses coming up, and that's what this is giving me, the full moon and the sun, or this full moon and the sun. And thunder is kind of like a tower type of a card, where it comes rumbling in. I guess lightning is more of a tower. Thunder's like rumbly roll coming in before things change. There's buffalo. Okay, 1 second, my dog needs to move. Got the buffalo running. Song the Thunder Rolls comes into my mind from Garth Brooks. If you want to check that out, there's definitely movement. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So you've got the buffalo, the eclipse. Bless you. Um, that song from Garth Brooks from the Thunder Rolls comes to mind. If you want to check that out. But definitely some kind of change coming in. actually going backwards. It's going into the past. So maybe something from the past, because even she's facing the past. So maybe you've had some dreams in the past that you've been working on, something to do with your hands, something to do with your imagination, something you're trying to manifest, castles in the sky type of a thing. Even down here, it's almost like the sun pre-eclipse type of a deal. So something is coming that you've been trying to manifest, but it may not be the way you thought it was going to be. And it's going to come in loud, but it may be different. Something about it might be changed, it might be different. It's the way manifestation is sometimes. Sometimes you either aren't specific enough and you get what you get, or you get what you need instead of get what you want. There's a Rolling Stones song you can look up to. You can't always get what you want. Okay, let's see what the next card is. The Blade. And then you still got that whole eclipse. So something is going to cut loose. I know the eclipses. I'll have to look and see when they're. I want to say the eclipses are in August. So this is a little bit early, but something is. It's just giving me eclipse vibes. We've got the upper world. So that's the spirit world. If you do the world tree, you've got the middle world where we are, the lower world where you find your spirit animals, where the roots of things are, and then when you go up into the branches, that's where your spirit guides are and the angels. I believe if you believe in angels, then angels, your spirit guides, it's up towards the heavens. And then you've got the wings, kind of confirming it. And they're also on like that dark moon. So this could be the well, either eclipse, either solar or lunar. But you still have clouds, kind of like the stormy thing. It's a whole stormy thing coming in with this thunder. You've got the clouds in the upper world. Let's see what our last card is. Completion. So you're going to complete a cycle. So this eclipse season, which I know this is pretty much far ahead of it, you've got so much going on there. We're heading into Mercury retrograde. But this, to me, is all about eclipse season. And this eclipse season is going to finish the cycle for you. You've got the medicine wheel. It's also Ouroboros with the snakes biting the snake biting its own tail. It's kind of got the rainbow colors, so you've got the chakra kundalini going on as well. And I can't see what that is. Oh, I don't know if that's a heart in the middle. It looks like a heart, like someone's chest is open, and there's the heart in the middle. So you may have to open your heart chakra, work with your heart chakra some more. I never did finish the rest of my meditations, but I do have a heart chakra meditation. And if you look me up on Spotify, I have a whole bunch of chakra meditations on there where I went through the whole thing, like a Kundalini type of thing. It was a couple of months because we did one every single day for a couple of months to get from the root to the crown, and then I kind of blended them all together. It's more extensive than the one on my YouTube page, but the YouTube pages are like 5 minutes. These are like 15 or 20 on Spotify. And then you still have that eclipse feeling there. So I'm really getting a lot of early eclipse energy coming in. I mean, bison, when they go and they stampede, they're like a freight train. They take everything out, for miles. That's a big, wide thing. So this is going to be something you've been working on something that's finally coming into flow. Maybe you've been trying to manifest it for a while. It's some kind of a dream that you've had, like you're building your castles in the sky, hoping to get whatever this is that you're trying to manifest. And the flow is finally coming to get that to come, as long as you give up control, which I know is really a lot harder than it sounds because I always go issues with that too. I'm like, but sometimes we don't get to know now what's going on. But it's coming like a freight train, and that thunder is going to roll right in with this, whatever this storm is that's coming, that has this eclipse energy behind it, and it's going to just cut away whatever you don't need anymore. It's just going to put it away. It's going to get loose, and you're going to have to let whatever that is go. And that's been like a theme the last couple readings, I believe. If you go back and look at my past readings, I believe letting things loose and go, that's been a theme. And then we end up in the upper world, and your spirit guides are with you, they're helping you. It almost has like an owl. It gives me like owl vibes, but it's, and it also kind of has the same heart shape. This heart does here. So this is going to be more intuitive. Your brain is going to want to talk you out of doing whatever this crazy thing is that's coming up, that's going to get you what you want, but your heart is going to tell you what to do to get it. So that's why you have to work on your heart chakra to complete this circle, this cycle. And that's hard sometimes because your mind will be like, sorry, that's my lunch alarm. Sorry. Because your mind is trying to keep you safe. Your mind is in panic mode. What do they call it? The lizard mind, where your brain is like, we can't just take this leap. We can't just do this thing because it's afraid. I mean, change is scary, and we've talked about that before in my other readings. It is scary to just change, but you're going to have to open your heart, bypass your mind, which I know sounds completely insane and totally illogical. But we've got until eclipse season to get our heart and our mind either together on the same page or have your heart be open more that you're going to listen to it and your intuition above your logical brain to get whatever this is you're trying to manifest by eclipse season, after eclipse season, because this is the vibe I'm getting. Eclipse season is coming. I mean, come on, it's June is over, and it felt like it was just January. Now we're in July in 2 weeks, not even. So this summer is going to go by fast. And let me see when they are the first eclipse. I want to say it's August. So so I can't talk. August 12th. So it is August. So you've got not even a month, a little bit more than a month before the solar eclipse happens. And the lunar eclipse is the end of August, the 27th to the 28th. So in August, expect the unexpected. Shit's going to happen fast. Those eclipses are going to come in like a herd of buffalo. They're going to cut out whatever you don't need. And if you don't let it go, it's dragging you. It is going to drag you kicking and screaming into wherever it is you're supposed to be to get you lined up with your destiny. So that is where I'm at right now. Trust your guides, trust your heart, try to get logic out of the way, let that imagination work. Let your hands do their thing and try to. Because you see, she's not holding on, her hands are open, and the water is just flowing back and forth between the two. The power is going between the two. So she's manifesting something by not holding on to it, by having her hands open and giving it space to to form and become what it is supposed to be. Like I said, it may not be exactly the way you pictured it, but it's going to be what you need. It's going to work out for the best. And it's the completion of a cycle. So you are going to be doing okay, even though it's going to be scary as hell. So I hope you enjoyed this week's reading. I guess I started a little late, and happy solstice. And like I said, these are timeless. So this may come up for you after the solstice, after eclipse season. So if it is, it could be something that happened during eclipse season or during the next eclipse season. But this is what I'm reading for right now. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a fabulous week. And best of all, try to have fun.